What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day out there, guys. We're going to go out for a little flight day. I know many of you don't watch airplane videos, and I get it. It's a Bass channel, but I'm going to go have some fun with the airplanes today. We just got done getting gas and some Red Bull, and I brought along with me today the Sky RC GNSS analyzer. We're going to get some speeds on the Apprentice and the Carbon Cub and see what the heights are, because I honestly don't know. You know, when I'm flying with normal heights, I don't know the height of them. I don't really know how fast they're going, so we're going to bring us along, get a little information, a little data, and have a little fun. So stay tuned, everybody. All right, boys and girls, well, we have arrived up to the flying field. As you guys may be hearing in the microphone right now, the wind gusts are kicking a little bit harder up here than they were at home. They're saying like anywhere from like 8 to 15 mile an hour winds. Personally, it feels like more than that. Hopefully this doesn't end badly today, but guys, we got the Apprentice out here first, and we got the GNS analyzer set up in the back. Perfect little compartment. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep the door on because it wouldn't close with it on there, but fits in there nicely. Got her tucked away and taped in there. We're going to get some speeds, maybe some dive bomb speeds, coming full speed down at the ground, see what kind of speeds this plane can get up to, and also the heights, because I've been curious, you know, normal flying, just exactly what the height is. So we're going to get a little information, guys, and have a little fun, so stay tuned, everybody. All right, guys, we've got the analyzer set up. She's linked up to the satellites. The wind is blowing nice and hard, so this should be fun. Holy moly, this wind is blowing. All right. Well, we got her up. We're going to take her into the wind here for a minute and hope for the best, but see if we can bring her around. Wow, man, that wind is kicking it. We're probably going to get some extra speed. Sorry, guys, the wind is just now kicking up like crazy. Every time I try to fly, it loves doing this to me. Last week I had a flight out here and it was absolutely beautiful. Today, not so much. Trying to bring her in for some lower altitude flyovers here. The wind has slowed down a little bit, but it's not too bad right now. I did just do a nice quick little dive bomb up there and got some decent speeds out of it. As you guys can see, man, that wind just is absolutely killing the plane today. But we're gonna make the best of it and have some fun anyway. We'll try to bring her down for another lower dive bomb here. Trying not to record whenever it's super windy, or at least keep my back to it. I'm hoping you guys can even see this plane. Just did a little barrel roll. Getting it out over the field a little bit more, trying to bring it in. It's a lot more difficult in the wind, guys. There we go, we'll go a little bit of a pass over here. Trying to get some little bit lower flyovers, but this wind is just absolutely killing the plane today. I try to bring it down and it's trying to shoot it back up in the air. But I am getting a lot better, guys. Practice is definitely making it a lot better. Got a little barrel roll there. It's probably hard to see because it's out there ways, and I'm hoping the mic isn't cutting out like crazy due to the wind. But I figure I'd bring you guys. There we go. Got a little lower flyover here. All right, well, we're going to bring her down and check out the analyzer and see what it has to say about the speed and the height. Take a look at that next. Brought her down for a pretty decent landing. Tiny bit sketchy, but we landed her. All right, guys, well, as you can see on the data analyzer, now, I don't know if that thing is full of it, but the height I can believe was 420 feet, but 313 mile an hour supposedly was the fastest on my drops. Whenever I had it up to around 400 feet and was dive bombing it, you know, straight towards the ground. I wasn't filming it, I apologize, but I was trying to concentrate and not crash the plane. However, if that's true, now obviously I don't have a ton of experience with planes, so I don't know how fast these things can get up to really yet. We're going to test this on the Cub here also and see what kind of speeds we get on that one, because that plane's even faster. But we're going to try another run and see if the data is the same or not. Any of you guys out there that fly and have more experience than me, please let me know if this seems like a realistic number for the plane. But so far, I'm impressed. But we're going to go and get the analyzer out of the Apprentice, put it in the Cub here, get the Cub fired up, and hopefully have a good run with that one, because this wind, not fun. Alrighty, well, we got a battery in the cub here. The analyzer actually fit in a nice little slot right underneath the battery here, so it's covered, it's protected, and she's ready for flight. I'm not going to record a lot of this flight, guys. I'm going to just basically kind of get some data on. I might try to get the takeoff here or whatever, but we're going to see the differences, and I'm just curious to see if they're close, if this analyzer is actually reading true, because it's honestly, I don't know, the 313 mile an hour seems really fast for an RC airplane, but I could be totally wrong. All right, guys, well, we're going to go ahead and enable the throttle. Let's get the cub up in the air. Plane takes off and flies so nicely, but we're going to go ahead and get some data, and I'll bring you guys back when we see what this one's got. Well, we got some pretty good dive bombs out of her, and curious to see what the speeds are on this one. I mean, this plane just does acrobatics like so easily, and I'm sure this one is nothing compared to a lot of other planes out there. I'm thinking about next, guys, buying a jet turbine plane is my next thing. Still battery powered, but a turbine plane. I forget what it's called, a Habao or Habeo or something like that. You guys probably can't even see this plane right now. It's so high up in there. But we'll try to bring her down a little lower. But yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be my next plane, I think, to continue to learn. My only issue is, and maybe any of you guys out there that are more familiar with flying than I am, is how is that to land in grass, if anybody has one, because honestly, pretty much everywhere I fly is grass field, so I'm a little bit concerned about trying to land that thing. But all right, well, you guys, enough talking and probably playing that you can't see. I'm trying to bring it down here a little bit. There we go. But we're gonna go and get the data on this, and we'll go from there. Sure, we get a couple loops in here real quick. Fighting into the wind here, but it does them so well. All right, enough messing around. Let's get the data here. All right, let's see what the speeds show on the Cub here. I think I'm going to try to attach a GoPro to one of these two planes also and get a little bit of footage from underneath the plane. Probably going to hook it up to the Cub, honestly, because it's got more power and I feel like I won't have as many issues. Also, I know some of you guys told me I was crazy and this plane can carry the GoPro or the Apprentice. I do think I had it off-centered and the weight wasn't balanced well, and that's why I had issues getting elevation. Well, as you can see, there is a drastic difference in the speed recordings between the two planes. Somehow I felt like that 300 mile an hour was just completely off kilter, but you know, judging in the air sometimes it's honestly kind of hard, but that seems a little more realistic. That one said 78 miles per hour with the top speed, but it does look like the height is pretty on point because I definitely had the Cub up higher on that flight. So that was saying like 443 feet. So that makes sense. So I believe the height is accurate on this analyzer, but the speed, not so much. I'm going to leave it in the Cub, and we're going to leave it in there for the aerial footage and just kind of get another reading on the same plane. And that way we can at least get a baseline of the speeds on this thing and how accurate they are. All right, everybody, change your plan. We're going to use the Apprentice. Thinking with the wind out here, I might have a better chance. And I moved the GoPro a little further back in order to center that weight. So I think it's in a good spot. Only time will tell. We also got the analyzer in here. So we're going to give us another go and hopefully get some cool aerial footage. Let's see what happens. All right, so that is two good baselines now of around 71, 73 mile an hour. And I think I can go off of that. I must have been crazy with that first reading, even comprehending that this thing hit 300 mile an hour. But guys, I'm new. I didn't know. Now at least I got a good baseline. And let's take a look at this aerial footage. I'm hoping some of it came out pretty cool. So let's take a look at that, guys. All right, guys. Well, the area footage came out pretty cool looking. Going to continue to practice that a little bit here and there to try to get cooler shots and better shots and mess around with it some more. But I had a ton of fun out here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And for those of you that are still here and have stuck around to this point, drop a comment down below and just say here. I'll know who you are, and I appreciate you. But that's going to do it for today. So until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.